Alright, here's today's update. That right there is the lime tree that was existing along with that row. This is a new one I picked out. It's a Eureka lemon. It's got a lot of flowers and growth on it if I get in the right angle here. Let's see if I put my hand behind there. Yeah, you can see a couple lemons starting there and small lemon starting here and here, and so you can see it's a big nice bushy, real healthy tree. I'll stand back a little ways. Basically it's real close to 6 feet tall right there, and that one was in my opinion the nicest tree in the nursery, so this is the one that I went ahead and grabbed. So there's that lemon tree that's put in, and then a little bit smaller but plenty fruitful was this full-size Nagami kumquat. So this is about 4 feet tall here, and pretty loaded up with those kumquats. And some of them are ripe, some of them are not ripe, but again, a real healthy tree. Yeah, so here's the tag, and that one's gonna be a nice shape. And so these are the two recent trees. I could show you the tag on this one. So this is the more like traditional put in your water type lemon, so, and you could use it for cooking or whatever. But so these trees I put in, and they're all irrigated on the timer, and then all the plants are plugged. This whole hillside's on an automated sprayer, and looks like stuff's doing just fine. Maybe some start of the wildflowers just kind of coming through. You can see there, all those little sprouts are the wildflowers about to come through. So this is watering half an hour, 3 days a week. And then I just ran temporary power out here till we get the big power in. I'll get back over there in a second. So the reason this extension cord set is run is it goes to a sprinkler controller box. Also, this ice plant is starting to flower up pretty nice too. So real bright purple flowers, and then a lot down here will be orange and green. More green than orange, but some of both. So that extension cord goes to this sprinkler box, which will ultimately end up mounted on the house. But it's a outdoor rated enclosure, so it goes ahead and stays waterproof. And so this has, the 3 sprinklers all run automated now, and that wiring goes down into the valves, which we can see right here. So now they don't have to be turned on. They're all wired up. This cover's been closed for a week, so some spiders are starting to call it home. And so the one 30 minutes 3 days a week, and then this one's even more, I think 45 minutes on the drip system 3 days a week, and then the fruit trees are 5 minutes 3 days a week. And then I'm gonna try an experiment here. I moved an avocado tree here. I think this hillside will be good. It gets morning sun and evening shade, which it seems like the avocados like. So I've put in a single station timer right here, and that's gonna water only 1 minute, because it's a high flow, it's a full-size hose. 1 minute every single day for this avocado tree right here. And this was an avocado tree that I had. This one's a couple years old. It was the best one I had, and this one's just a little over 6 feet tall. And so it may do a little shock because I did have to dig it up, but I want to see how the avocado does in this location versus before it was on the side of the driveway. So that avocado's there. This stuff is doing well. This is all ice plant on the drip line. And then this stuff here is called Little John's bottle brush. This is the one that gets the red flowers, and that's all automated watering and doing just fine. Forget if that was in the earlier video. Yeah, I think it was, because I remember pointing out that flower. And so that stuff's doing good. All this stuff's on the automated drip. I went ahead and started really trenching out the side of the driveway here and put in the rock drainage kind of creek bed look. That was one trouble spot. And so these are all the yellow and orange flowered gazanias, and they're taken just fine. And then I did, I mean, these were here. There's a couple flowers that you can see. I'll go right up to one here. It's just barely starting to catch the sun, so it's not opened up, but there's one. And I did take one of those rocks that I had, and I moved it into place over here. So kind of a landscape decorative look. There's that rock, and then you come around here like you're driving. Then this would be the driveway here, and then there's this big nice boulder here, and the flowers will grow right up to that. And then, you know, this is where you would be pulling in. And so, you know, all this stuff is pretty much turnkey now. The water's doing its thing. Everything's looking decent, and then here's the rock drainage here. So this would all be the driveway, and then this is all kind of the drainage. So I've got some rocks I dug out, pulled aside here. I'm going to start taking those rocks and lining them along the top, get some bigger rocks on the top, and kind of get it decorative until I can get going on the big electrical work. And so that's what we got. I'll take you right down to the driveway where we put in some gravel. And so jump in the buggy and run down there. All right, so here will be a little shot of the driveway, the alternate entrance here. So I put all this gravel in over here, just a light coating to keep it stable when it's wet. And put little rocks around all the grapevines. So I stopped the gravel here. This is a pretty flat area, not having a lot of problems, but I may continue it all the way. Not sure yet, kind of depends. But now it goes back to dirt, or DG. Did get this creek bed all squared away. Yes, you can see it pretty good from here. The top of the creek bed up there. And you know, here's that hillside that'll be green with some flowers, especially purple around the top. Here's the beginning of that rock drainage. And then this is like the red pinkish ice plant side right here. new machines to work on the driveway. And this is the orange gazania area. And then right here we would turn in that boulder. So that's the latest and greatest.